Welcome to Leading Vision Podcast. It's Emmanuel Ame, aka Leader. It's been a while, now don't miss me. How are we doing, guys? Now, of course, I don't bring them to you again. Well, first of his kind, one of a kind, in the Obonge city of Zaria. Now, of course, before I dive into the matter of today, I have an amazing guest I would like to share with you. But before that, I want to remind us the motto for Leading Vision, where we recruit new influencers from all walks of life. And of course, we're not doing less than this justice today. I have a brother, a friend, somebody I've known for nearly a decade of my life. I was privileged to meet him at the just concluded World Entrepreneurs Day, the Zaza version, about a week ago. And then, of course, he did me the honors and he's at the studio today. I'm talking about no other person but Shamsudeen Abdullahi. Shamsudeen Abdullahi is the Special Assistant to the Governor of Kaduna State on Disability Matters. He's a civil servant on the Federal College of Education. You're welcome on the show. No time to go to, let's dive into the topic straight. Now, living with disabilities, what are the challenges? What has it been like for you? I know we got talking that day in school at business school in Ahmadu Bello University, and you were mentioning how the thing got from family, and I think this caught my attention. I said, because I expected family were the first persons to reach out. So how's the journey been for you so far?
Good morning once again. My name is Shamsudeen Abdullahi, known as Dina. I'm the secretary, the assistant, special assistant to the governor of Kaduna State, Madam Ubasani, and also technologies in FC's area. You bring a nice topic which is affecting the person with disability in the northern part of Nigeria. I'm not going to say the whole Nigeria, but the issue is mainly for 70 to 80% is from another part of Nigeria. It's not easy growing in from disability issue. The last time I told you that most of these problems started from the family, which is domestic home.
Your immediate family?
Yeah, immediate family. Because if you're not going to get a full support to the person with, to your family, you cannot get support to the community and the government.
Of course. Now, of course, there's something I didn't, so that I will be very straight on this. You mentioned how that the former governor sent you to the UK for studies. How did you come in contact with the governor? Where did it start from?
Yeah, actually, I don't have any relationship with the governor. We got an application to the scholarship board, which is there is an opportunity to people with disability to send abroad to study. Okay. So there is an application or a requirement that those organizations need for us, which is we have to write a test and physical appearance and all that. So through that we get a scholarship. I think we are 7 in number, 2 from Kaduna State and 3 from Zaria, which is the 3 of them they are now in Dubai, and 2 of us we are in the UK. That's okay. How we come across with you.
Now, you mentioned something very interesting that day. You said how that you now go to beggars and then you meet them and you say, "Take, I'm giving you this money. That's because I work. That's why I can be able to give you this money. If I were begging, I would not be able to be." So, yeah. How far that journey be? Share with us how you now come up. In what way do you now give back to the society in your own little way?
Actually, I would like to thank my parents because I got a motivation from my mama. She used to tell me that I'm not disabled, I'm unique, I'm different. She loves me more than anyone within in the house. So she used to tell me that don't allow any disability or physical appearance to downgrade you in your studies. So you better go to school. Whether you like it or not, you must go to school. Because if you are not going to school, you can't be someone. You must be on the street for begging. So that's why I get this motivation. Then from there, I start working hard and see that I can't do anything in this life without going to school. So that mindset is to keep on my mind, saying that I must go to school so that I will work hard and get opportunity to work in a different organization. Because it's not a matter of physical appearance, it's a matter of critical thinking and what I have in my brain. So I started my school in Ubamali Polytechnic, and graduated there as SOT department. So science lab tech. Even there, I got a lot of challenges and all that obstacles, but I still keep saying that I must win because it's a race. So I race with the normal people, I work hard, I beat some of them beat me, but along the way, we come up with the success. So at least, and I got a job in FC's area as senior technologist. So normally when I see my brothers and sisters on the street for begging, I used to tell them that if someone like me can work hard and go to school, and now I'm not calling myself disabled, I used to call myself person with determination. If my determination can reach and come with the success, why you? So I used to give them money because they went there, they spent wasting their time and energy on street. They end up like 300, 200. So normally I used
200 naira?
200 naira per day for the whole day. And there's rain, sunny and all that, so they spend all their time there. So I used to tell them that I'll give you 500. So if I give you 500, someone like me, so why not you? You have to go to school.
You give them money that they can make in a whole day. So they can make a whole day.
Yeah, exactly. So at the end, I used to tell them that if someone like me can go to school and study and all come with the success, why not you? Maybe your critical thinking is more than mine. So you have to go to school.
But what do you think may be the problem? Why is it that their parents didn't see them through school? What do you think may be the problem, their own?
Actually, as I said earlier, 70 to 80% they are growing in poverty. Yeah, most of the people with disability, they are coming with the poverty.
Were you born rich?
Not really, but Alhamdulillah, my family, my community support me in other way.
Okay.
But mostly,
it's because maybe they didn't get support?
Yeah, maybe they didn't get support, and the most support is just that motivation. Some of the parents, when they grow up as a person with disability, they told you that you can't be productive within the society. So it's better to go on as for begging. So they will not support you. They will support your brothers and sisters. Maybe they'll be sending them to private school, while you'll be sending them to government school. At the end of maybe you only spend primary. Then at the end they will stand and say, if I spend money, so at the end of the day, what is the benefit of it? The only thing is just you are disabled. They forgot that it's not working with the body and all that. It's just by the brain.
True.
Yes, it's all about the brain. I used to tell them that I have 7 sisters and 2 boys. They are all able persons.
So the only person that's
Yes, I'm the only person that I'm different in my.
What about your parents?
All my parents are okay. They are able.
Is it that their grandparents are the challenge?
No, there's no any. I think there's no one in our families that have this issue.
You mean like maybe to your great-grand, you are the first?
Yeah, I'm the only one. That's why I told you earlier, my mama used to call me special, unique. I'm unique in the family. So all that, I think from post generation to this up to date is that I don't think there's any person within the family that is more than me. Yeah, in terms of education, in terms of getting the good job, in terms of being known to the society.
Despite they all went to school.
Yeah, they all went to school. Some
have the opportunity.
Yeah, they have the equal opportunities. But some of them, they stop at secondary school. Some of them stop at diploma and all that. But I'm doing my masters now, so like I still keep thanking the Almighty God.
Well, how do you make friends? Do you have genuine friends?
Yes, I have genuine friends. Like I have childhood friends, which we grow together, we go and play together.
And they don't show you any kind of...
If you see the way they treat me, up to now, there are some of my friends, they used to take me on their back. They climb me up and all that. No, there's no any shown of stigma or discrimination. You are disabled, go away. No.
I need to ask you this. Have you ever fought with anybody?
Yes, I used to. I play football. I used to fight with my friends. I do everything.
Not play fight too. Somebody look for your trouble.
Yes.
When
we were a child, some of my friends used to. But when we grow up, we are all matured. So
of course. So
yeah.
How do you, when you were much younger, how do you fight with somebody
that taller than me?
Yes.
If I like before we do that, I used to just climb their legs, then put them on the floor, then climb. Yes. I used to.
Okay, so but then what will you say to the parents? Because I think the major challenge is from the parenting.
Yes.
They don't see that you could be productive, so they also don't feel like, okay, I need to invest in this person. Go and struggle, go and beg on the street. So look maybe to the camera and just say something to the parents, especially that didn't get the luck to have your own kind of parents?
Seriously, I would like to thank my parents always because they work hard and see the success of my life. I think the major problems in our community is lack of awareness. Some of the parents need to be aware, need to be counseled, need to show that whenever they give birth to a person with disability, it's not something that is just like to be discriminated, and they need to show love. We need some Islamic scholars and doctors. They need to intervene to this situation so that our parents and our community need to be aware. We are human beings.
Yes.
We need to show love. So without that love, that is where the stigma and the discrimination, where the barriers come up. That's why even mine, we start thinking that I'm disabled. So I think I cannot do that. I used to tell myself that, so I'm different. Do I look different, or do I look like disabled? So whenever I start kind of this thinking, I used to tell myself, I'm not disabled. I'm unique. I'm different. I have the critical thinking. I can work hard. I will do that. I deserve to be loved. Must. It's not by option. I deserve to be loved. So that if my family, my community can love me more than the way I love myself, so I must work hard and come with success so that I will make my parents proud, my community, my state, even the Nigeria. Yeah. So even when that reminds me, when I was in the UK, there's one day that I wake up that I see a lot of British people, different from different diversity, different culture. I say, is it Shamsudeen from Nigeria?
True, from not just Nigeria, from Kaduna, from
Zaria. Is it me? I wake up and see myself like growing, talking together.
Is it a school of disability or is it a school for regular people?
It's a school for regular people, for everyone. But we have special accessibility from the all facilities from the school. Well, in terms of education, in terms of going to library and classes, all the classes is well accessible.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm still at home. Yeah. I'm not in any country. So we study hard and we make friends. Some of them they don't. Some of them from China, some of them from India. But we used to, because we are using English. It's a universal language which is each and every one of them must talk with. So I told myself that I'm not disabled. I'm in the UK now. I feel like at home. So I don't think there's not anything that I cannot do that I cannot do it in this world. Yeah.
I think this so much for me. Now, of course, to our Nigerian parents out there, that you have, I think it's high time you now go out. And then, of course, it's not just parenting, because a lot of parents may not know because of the stigma.
Yeah.
So they were like, no, I don't have to. But then I think we use this opportunity to reach out to as many out there that could really educate these people. Exactly. Could really maybe come up with awareness now. You mentioned something that I think you'll be having a disability. Is it end of the year something you said?
Yeah, we have the World Disability Day in December.
World Disability.
World Disability Day in December. So even this program, Nigeria and northern part of Nigeria used to keep only those in school.
Only
those in school, the students,
okay,
people with disability students, they used to do it like a party, they used to interact, do a workshop, presentation and all that. They don't include those on the street, which is still this having a strong barrier.
So, but then what's in maybe your little capacity, is there any way you're making to break that? Is there any way they could reach to the organizers of this? Because I, for one, I would love to be a part of that meeting. To reach out to as many out there on the streets and let them also take advantage of that program. To be in such meetings, because that will help open their minds to the possibility of living like a regular person. Now, most importantly, I have one question from the day I've known you for over a decade. Marriage. How do you mix with the opposite sex? What's the way, how do you find the balance? How do an opposite sex see you, receive you as to marry? Are you married?
No, I'm single.
You're still single?
Yeah.
Now, but do you want to still be single at this time, of this age?
No.
So tell us, just share a little with us. What's the plan so far?
My plan so far now, before we go back.
Is there anyone according with the law?
No. before we go to my own plan, you bring another topic which is very emotional. I still keep saying in the northern part of Nigeria, like I now, if I look at every person, maybe she loves me. Yeah, I can meet a girl, she loves me, I love her too. But
she loves you, for who you are.
yes, but where I am, but with all my physical appearance, she said, she's okay, she will
have a
work
relationship with
that. Yes, she can have she can go with the relationship.
But there's a but.
But there's a strong but, which is the family.
The family of the girl.
The family of the girl. They say that
they will not allow.
This is disabled now. You keep give birth to disabled children.
But did this lady know that you also came from a family that there's nobody?
And the family, because we have different issues, which is some of my friends, they have this similar issue. They meet a girl and they start the relationship. They even reach the marriage. When from uncle from Norway, he will come up and say, "You will not marry him." Why? Because he's not a human being. Because he's not educated. He's not working. No, all that. They will say he is disabled. We are not going to put this shame. So
shame?
Yeah, it's a shame. They call it a shame. We are facing a serious problem because some of them they
and is there nothing
depression
from your end, like families, uncles from your end, from the community that you live in, that showed you all of this love true to your success now today? Is there nothing they have tried to do?
I can't say anything on that now, but the real problem is that someone like me, I'm a success person. I keep saying Alhamdulillah. I studied, I work hard, I'm well intelligent, I can do everything in terms of education and societal life. So I'm not disabled, I used to tell you. But if now maybe I find someone, like I say I love that girl, the love lost me back, then we go with the relationship. Then I must definitely tell at the end or at the middle of the relationship, someone, either an auntie or an uncle.
From her side?
From her side. We are not from our side because our people lost me. So from her side, so they will say that he is disabled. We are not agreed to bring this shame to our family. That word shame.
How many times have you gone through this challenge?
Yeah, it's a lot. Even I went this challenge.
You dated the girl, got close to marriage, and then
married. At the end of the day, there's no any issues. It's only because I'm disabled.
And that's how the marriage.
That's how the marriage ended up. Like the girl is still single because she loves me, and I have a lot of problems. This problem is mainly for our female side. Some of them they are at home depression because thank God we are men. We can go out, we can chill, we can do anything, make ourselves passionate and all that. But the ladies or women is very emotional. There are some ladies up to now, they need to marry, but they can't because of this discrimination. Yes, that's why I always used to say that.
But is it advisable to marry yourselves?
Yes, is well, but the daily activities. You need someone like me.
Okay.
I need an able person like closing the door, bringing these, carrying the bottle and all that.
Okay, I understand.
Yes, it's not a problem. Marrying to each other, the same gender, is not a big deal. But in life, you need someone like me. I'm not saying I can't marry a disabled person, but I'm looking myself that someone like me. If I need to take bath now, I need someone to carry my bucket, the water, bring towel. I need every person so that to be a supportive hand. That's why we need to diverse the issue.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
So up to now,
I think we'll just take this opportunity to call out to as many out there that I think we live in a world, and I think that's what is missing is love.
It's love.
I think what is missing is love. If you can just love these people enough, this is just flesh, because we're still seeing able people that disabled people are 10 times better than in every aspect of life. I could almost begin to compare for myself as a person, so as many out there. So and I don't think it's an African thing. I think it's just life thing. So I think there's so much of love that we need out there to look out the likes of Shamsudeen Abdullahi and feel like they can love and care for, because of course now Imagine giving your daughter to somebody like this. He will live the rest of his life taking care of that woman. He has a job, for God's sake. He has every other thing. It's just, and this is not his making. It is God's Almighty's making. So I think we need to just really find a way. And then, of course, what we need to spend more time doing, and do that for the rest of your life, to keep reaching out to as many out there that could change this narrative in our immediate society, to the country at large. Now, in closing, do you have anything to say to as many out there that are likely to come across this video that are struggling now? Major, before I run that, depression. Right. Had there been a time because of these instances you have had to be depressed?
Yeah, I have before I leave the country, and I told you earlier, I almost two to 3 months to get married before leaving the country. Yeah, as the result of that, I almost get depressed. I cried every night, every blessed morning. I cried a lot, but the only thing that wiped my tears is just is because of this scholarship. Yeah,
that's only encouragement.
That's the only encouragement I got from God. Like, but I used to cry. If I wake up, I see myself like I have everything. I always thank Almighty Allah. I have everything. There's nothing left. I'm SA to the governor. I'm known to the, not even in the northern part of Nigeria. People who knows me. And I don't think there's something that left. But I used to cry. But I say it's a matter of time. And one day I will find a real love who that the family and all the siblings will accept you. Yeah, will accept me.
I strongly believe with you for that, and I trust God to the place where you get that one, because definitely I don't believe there's a woman for somebody, but I believe there's a woman for you. Exactly. And then for as many out there, I strongly believe I am, and then I believe that tears with due time it will be wiped away. I want to use this little medium to encourage you. You don't give up. I know you're a very strong man. I've seen your activities across the nation, through to even another part of this country. I want to wish you the very best, and I strongly believe that there's somebody built for you. In fact, the family, when you not your, because they have built a lot of fear in you, that family will even be the ones to look for you. Exactly. And I look forward to that day, and I'll be at that wedding. Inshallah, anywhere I'm in the world, I will try to be there to be a part of that big day. Lastly now, please say something in closing to as many out there that are physically challenged, both emotionally, both in life. Just a few words in 1 minute, just say something to them to be there that they could be able to look up to and hold.
A quick one before I go to that. I would like to thank the government of Kaduna State who intervened in our administration. That is inclusivity. Before we left behind. So we are like now, Malam Ubasani include us in our administration.
So in his administration?
Yes, because with this good leadership and administration, inshallah, I will use my own little capacity and my office to change all this narration that I told you.
In fact, I look forward to that, because that's I think that's one thing we really need.
Exactly.
And it's a good thing that you said you're going to use your little influence to be able to influence this in the society.
Exactly.
I think it's a good one. Where do you draw your motivation from? What is your strength? Where do you get your, this is why I keep going?
I look into the mirror. Sometimes when I come up with the toilet, I just look at big mirror. I stand, I look myself like, is it really me? Is it really the way I am? But I don't used to watch myself like in video and all that. I used to watch myself through the mirror. That reflection, I got a lot of the motivation from that. Then time to time, I used to get motivation, I told you, from my mother. That like, if someone can do anything like this to bring big success. I have many brothers which are able, but they are still left behind. So that strength, I used to tell the people outside on the street for begging that there's not any word disability. It's determination. We are people with determination. We are unique and creative. Definitely. So no matter even whether you go to school or not, you are creative in somewhere.
Definitely.
You must be creative somewhere.
Definitely.
So I don't think begging can help us. Let's bring back and bring one home so that unite together and come with the success. We will change the cultural dimension within the state, within the northern part of Nigeria. I have a lot of friends in southern part. They are not like that. They are not like that. They married able people, they study with able people.
So the major literally is a northern
The
thing.
major thing is house supply. I keep saying it's from house supply.
Yes.
Even I used to date some other tribe. Yes, I used to. Even now I have some friends, like it's not really girlfriend, but I think if I say I
Are
love
you
that
sure
girl,
girlfriend?
no, it's not girlfriend. But I'm very much sure, pretty much sure that if I say I love that girl, the family will accept it.
Wow. So it's just
It's just house supply.